So in 2012, after moving back to Atlanta and teaching in the inner city, I just began to really wrestle personally with what was happening in our public school system and what was happening in our neighborhood. And as schools began to close and families began to really continue to live in crisis, we just became to be burdened for that. And so we spent 40 days and 40 nights in prayer during Lent in 2012, just asking God, how could you use me the way that you've uniquely created me and gifted me to impact your kingdom and impact this neighborhood. And through that, the vision for the school came out of that, which was that we would educate whole children, support whole families, and provide growth and change opportunities for the whole community. And then through God's providence and some relationships we were able to form, we were able to raise all of the money to start the school. And it was really important to us that we raise all of the funds we needed to operate for a full year before we started. So when we opened the doors on August 4th, we had all of the funds raised for this entire school year, which is just a testament to God's goodness and to how much He cares for His creation. And He cares deeply about the kids and families in this community. And so as Christ followers, we ought to care deeply for them too. So we started with an ambitious goal of saying we want to be a K through 12 school with a school-based health clinic in it that would really serve families well in this community. But we knew we couldn't just turn the key and that be what there was day one. We knew that there was work to be done in building a culture, in having people understand the story and really walking with people for a long period of time. So we started with kindergarten, and we plan to add one kindergarten class each year until we get there. So right now we have the class of 2028, and we like to write that out because for some of our families and for some of our kids, that's very significant because they may be the first ones in their family to finish high school. We've got one kid who shares a birthday with Dr. King. And so sometimes people look at kids from our community and think, they're going to become the corner guy. But we believe they're going to become the Dr. Kings. They may be the mayors or the president, or they may cure cancer. Who knows what these kids will become? But we hope ultimately that they know Jesus, that they have families, that they are loving people, and that they experience flourishing in their life. And all of that comes through the opportunity to have just a solid foundation in education. When we think about the whole child, we think about, are they eating? Are they sleeping? Do they have proper nutrition? Do they have the clothes that they need, the supplies that they need? And so all of our parents contribute towards the cost of tuition. And that's from a dignity standpoint. We believe they want to be involved in their child's education, and they're proud to do that. And what that covers for them then is all 3 meals throughout the day, all of their school supplies, all of their uniforms, all of the things that sometimes become barriers for families. When you consider an area in which 40% of people make less than $15,000 a year in their household, and we're talking about not a family of 1 or 2 people, but sometimes 4 to 5, things are very limited. And so we just want to provide things that we should provide that really allow people the opportunity to experience flourishing in other areas of their life, that they then don't have to think about where am I going to eat my next meal or what am I going to wear today, but they can really just focus on getting to school and having opportunities and really relieve the burden on parents so that they then can be invested in as well. And so the impact that we get to have from 7:30 to 5:30 every day hopefully will carry over and spill out into the rest of their life. And what we hope they see is that we are people who are transformed and transforming, and that they desire that change as well.